Listen, I was mid watching this video. This Alpharad video, right? Great, he's a great freaking guy. But listen, I was watching this freaking video, right? Urge to make a reaction to this just overtook me. Like, I couldn't resist it. I have to. This is such a good freaking video, bro. Frick, I wish I freaking reacted to this, bro. It is a roller coaster, bro. Seriously, I haven't finished it completely, but everything that I've watched, oh my god, it's like funny. It kind of got me emotional at one point. I was like, what the frick am I watching? Just want to see this again. There's a lot of interesting topics and very important things that this video just mentions and things that I talk about. So trust me, you're gonna want to watch this until the end. This freaking pause frame is funny. But anyways, let's just get right into it, bro.
Never been to Japan before and have zero self-control in buying merchandise. So
he bought a lot of merch, which is funny. I just saw the
offer to fly me out all the way to Yokohama.
What the frick? I didn't even notice that. Freaking Pokemon texted him, hey, wait. With how many Ys, bro? With how many Ys? Yo, oh my god. Bro, you gotta be careful with Pokemon. Anyways, I just saw the title, bro. I've been watching Alpharad for a while, right? I'm not a super... I always was aware of Alpharad for really long, but I've never been like super into his videos like that. Recently, in like 4 months-ish ago, I've been watching his stuff more because it's like, I don't know. I'm like, I like this guy. He's cool. Like, the more I see his stuff... Oh, shoot, oh my god, I'm freaking out. Chill out, bro. He is getting sponsored by Pokemon now? What the frick? What the heck did I miss? Let's go, bro. Scripted another video? Imagine scripting videos on the plane. That's great. Hey, you gotta respect that, bro. Greeted by Hatsune Miku, bro. Who doesn't want that? In what airport does freaking Hatsune Miku just appear to you, bro? That never happened. That's so cool, by the way. Okay, why do I keep pausing? Anyways, bro, Pokemon is making really good decisions recently. I see them like trying to work more with other people. Gives me hope for the entire franchise as a whole. I'm a huge fan of Pokemon, bro, and I really want them to be the best possible. This is so well edited.
Banners on the side of the road, and there was even art scattered.
Look at how cute this is. Imagine, bro, might just pass out right then and there, bro. I might have a seizure in the ground of the airport seeing this giant Pikachu balloon.
On worlds. From stairs in the air.
Bro, on Yokohama?
Beautiful hotel room. Thank you, Pokemon, by the way. What do you think was the first thing I did? McDonald's.
Sponsored.
I know this sounds dumb, but my stupid American brain has this deranged
So he went to...
fixation on
I've heard this
trying
a billion
chain food in
times,
other
bro.
countries.
Apparently, the McDonald's in Japan is goated. I wouldn't freaking know. Like, the McDonald's I have here isn't that great.
Here's my current McDonald's tier list. Needless to say...
So he has it on S tier.
McDonald's is pretty damn good. I got a big
in Japan?
order, but I try to make double...
Look, that looks good. You know, that looks really nice, clean, and it has a little tamago on the top. Okay, bro.
It had the best McNuggets of my life, and whatever the hell this thing is. Also, their
spicy potato pie.
I tried it, and now I wish I didn't do that.
When I started like really getting into Alpharad again, I'm seeing him like be with Jaiden. I'm like, wait, what the frick happened? Since when is Jaiden living with Alpharad? Wait, what the frick is happening? A whole catching up like a couple of months ago. His vibe is so different from how I remembered him so many years ago, in a really good way. That's the thing.
But I don't know how to speak Japanese, which probably
isn't
too much of a surprise. I mean, I learned how to read the hiragana alphabet. Good is reading the words if you don't know.
Hey, yo, Duolingo,
sure,
bro. Look, sumimasen. Misu onegaishimasu. Hai, daijoubu. Hey, yo.
I didn't even mean to order egg on that McDouble. Since my first day was really only my first half day, I spent the rest of the night by finding an arcade, checking out some other stores, and finding some incredible 7-Eleven. No, not 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven. Take what you know about this.
No, not 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven. It's like heaven.
Not only is the hot food like genuinely delicious,
it has to be delicious, but guess what? This has to be freaking horrible for you, health-wise. Oh, yo, bro.
You could ever ask for.
Everything you could ever ask for.
Pre-made meals, 2 Hatsune Miku tickets, all the liquor in the world, and even manga.
Hey, why doesn't the whole world have like these really nice grocery stores with all of this? Just they're convenience stores, right? Just have everything in them, bro. Why not?
Personally, I'm pretty bad at meeting new people because
that's
of
so cool.
Social anxiety. But everyone was so nice.
You know, it's so interesting to me how someone like Alpharad has like social anxiety, because he just seems like so outgoing. It's just so interesting to see other people like Alpharad have social anxiety, because me personally, I can have my moments of social anxiety. It's a nice reminder that, you know, I'm not alone in that aspect.
Saw you as a person. Almost. Then we got to visit the
Almost,
Pokemon
yeah,
Center
yeah.
in Sunshine City and even
Me all
got
the
to
time,
tour
for
their
real.
Sweets Cafe. And if that wasn't enough, Pokemon even helped justify my excessive
Bro,
spending by sponsoring
listen.
this video.
If I ever go to a freaking like Pokemon Center, bro, oh my god, I don't know. I need to be prepared, bro. I am literally a Pokemon. Look at me. I'm the Gen 11 water type starter.
Japanese Dr. Pepper. Tastes like Dr. Pepper. I also did the touristy thing where I just
Wow, really?
currently collaborating with another product. I guess to put it
That's
in
so
other
interesting,
words,
right?
It's like Fortnite.
It's like Fortnite.
Everything here is like
Fortnite, yeah. Life is like
Ended up in
Fortnite.
a wild Japanese arcade that held me hostage until I finally got this goddamn
Bro, I don't know. Every time I look at arcades in Japan, they look just so fun. Like, they have good plushies. They have good stuff in here, bro. Like, look at all this stuff. Look at all the... They got, like, freaking updated freaking plushies, bro. They got a freaking... What is that? A netherite? What? That's not even, like, netherite. It's so weird. Look at that freaking Kirby. What the frick? Man, it's a ball like me.
10,000 yen. They also had a tiny little Sprigatito plush that I have...
He spent $67 on this one Dragonair plush, bro. That's hey, it's from a freaking Japanese arcade, bro. That's a steal in my book.
Plush. Coolest prize I saw, which was this little mermaid figure. Like out of
That's
all
a
the
super.
anime figures,
That's such a cool figure, by the way. I know it's like random. It's like freaking Little Mermaid, but look, it's like so detailed. Like the water like flowing like that. I love figures like that. That many that are like those, you know, that have like that water-esque aesthetic to them.
Like, and I don't know why. Little did I know.
Bro, because it's Little Mermaid. What are you talking about?
Then Pokemon took us to this gorgeous tea garden.
The storytelling in this video, again, I cannot
do this place justice.
It's so good.
We even got to watch
So
the
good.
tea ceremony, let the tea master do what he does.
It was before your DLC came out, right? So they're doing this for the people they flew out, and it's like in the first DLC, there's like this Pokemon that's like based on matcha tea. So it's so cool that they did this, bro. It's so cool. Like, I can't believe Pokemon is doing something like this. It gives me hope, but I can't cope.
Whole dinner and then took us out to a buffet afterward. I don't really. They just wanted us.
A dinner and a buffet.
A few friends for drinks after, and I don't remember the rest. This was the day where things suddenly started going
Awesome,
wrong.
bro.
Unfortunately, all the creators got granted early access to the Pokemon World's pop-up merch store.
Look at that. Pikachu is holding a freaking ramen. Bro, that's fire.
Store.
A tiny little store.
May have like a few exclusive items, but I was very incorrect. Like, of course they rented out a giant convention center for Worlds. Was my accountant. There was
Bro, look at him. Bro, that's literally me, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. By the way, freaking Jaiden's tattoos, bro, they're fire. I have not seen Jaden in a minute, bro. And like, I just saw her freaking. That's so cool. Like, her vibe now, it's like, bro, hey, keep playing, bro. She's just playing. I love seeing people be happy.
Amount of exclusive merch. From Switch cases to decks to...
Bro, look at how pull up with your Switch and you just pull this out, bro. I'm gonna stop fanboying.
To cups, to stickers, to full kitchen sets, jackets, shirts, cards, and tons of other stuff I have never even seen before. So with a couple heavy bags by my side,
A couple
I checked
heavy
out
bags.
and saw an incriminatingly high number.
$1,800, bro. Mans could have gotten an extremely high-end laptop with this. Hey, the plushes are better. Let's be real.
And for what it's worth, the goal of this video isn't to flex my financial incompetence. It's really just a cry for help. Place where cards
He's really good at it.
They let us explore
Really,
the
really
office
good.
and have some Q&A sessions with some higher-ups in the company. But the coolest part was that they let us...
It's so unnecessary for Pokemon to do this, but they do it anyway. They did it anyway. And do this with their games, please. Okay, I'll
with some
stop.
higher-up made out of clay. Yeah, the lady who made those was just...
That's so cool, bro. How is this not like a piece of merch? You have to be really careful with it, but
there.
it's so
Gave us
cool.
all the materials to make our own, and mine turned out unique.
No, it's cool, bro.
And I was like 16 hours of jet lag, kind of tired. But who cares? Because tomorrow we're going to Shibuya, the place where you
Shibuya.
spend money. I finally got to meet my hero Sprigatito, Tokyo Nintendo store. It was the
Look at this,
season
bro.
of Pikmin 4, so their shelves were loaded with everything.
It's
I
so
could ask
cute,
for.
man.
What if you're a Splatoon fan? What if you'd like to experience what it's like to buy an amiibo and not scalper prices?
Oh my god.
Figures that I have never seen before. Like, look, I have worked on this channel for nearly a decade at
This is like the little sprinkle. He's like sprinkling something. This is my history. 2014. I started in 2014. Just you wait, bro. Just you freaking wait.
There's another Pokemon Center. This was a bit more of a traditional merch. Yeah, I bought that shit too. I mean, I don't even think it's that I'm
Bro.
bad at. I think it's that I'm really good at saving money and am now getting to spend all of it right here. This mall even had a
Exactly.
with a separate
Exactly. What is that? Look at this. Bro, why are their plushies so cute? I don't understand.
Upon Jaden forming an entirely new hyperfixation, so I just ignored it and kept walking.
Oh my god,
Somehow
IRL
in
gotcha,
doing
bro.
and then when I exited the store, I turned right and saw this, which
Peak.
last store bought some cards and had some of the.
Did I just see Squid Games?
by one.
Oh, why did I see Squid Games?
To finish the night, I went to an orchestra, got dinner with a friend, and then had perhaps the most interesting fan interaction of all time.
Oh, this part is so funny, bro.
A small child came up and pointed at me and just said, "Sanji-san."
I saw this. He looks so much like freaking Sanji in live action. Like if you just look at it, sure, it's like it's a bit different, but don't pay attention to that.
This store was heaven. I know this is supposed to be a video about Pokemon, but look,
He's 166. Oh my god! Wait until he freaking shoots up to 200 centimeters because anime logic.
had charms, cups, shirts, hats, power, and
Yep,
the coolest mugs I've ever saw. Nearly all of it.
Is there something like this, like a shoujo store? No, right? There's no way.
50 Shades of Fucked Up again at karaoke and day 5.
Okay, we have to talk about this. This sneaky shot of... You gotta give him respect for this, bro. Yo, you gotta respect it, bro. You gotta respect it.
After a half week of side quests and field trips, it was finally time for Pokemon Worlds to start. The opening ceremonies rolled out.
When you see stuff like this, you get reminded that Pokemon is the largest brand in the world. And this is apart from everything else. Like, they're doing things like this. Like, so much effort.
I didn't stay too
so much
long
effort.
Because I was a bit busy with returning to the merch store and buying every single one of my favorite Pokemon.
Bro, I would honestly do the same, to be honest. Look, tournaments cool and all, but hey, there's a merch store right next door. I'm just saying.
2 whole empty suitcases and spent another 80,000.
I can't believe this, bro.
Pretty sure I paid my flight back at this point. They also gave me tons of. Anyways, that night ended off with Pokemon showing off.
Where, bro? On their souvenir shop.
The next day, I had to hop on a plane bright and early.
They're in the freaking uniforms. Like, excuse me?
I had taxi to the event of a lifetime. Hatsune Miku's Magical Mirage.
Hey, yo, the drip. Hey, yo,
the show
the drip.
didn't start for a few hours. I decided to do what I do best and go to yet another convention.
Bro, popping by this part and then there's just a random Jaden freaking signature here. Look, this is so cool.
For tickets for something like this in Japan is hard. Jaden and I both entered a raffle for them in like May and were lucky enough to get chosen as one of God's little favorites to print out Miku tickets inside of a 7-Eleven.
You know, there's some things in Japan that might be outdated, but things like this?
Again,
insane.
I'm sure you're already expecting them to have Miku shirts, Miku backpacks, Miku glow sticks, but I am taller than this entire country. It was incredible. It was breathtaking. It was life-changing.
I can't really tell because I haven't been to one, right? But is it like a hologram? Like, what the frick is happening here? Like, how are they doing this? Is it like a screen of various screens?
And then my phone had the audacity to show me that I'm walking about 10 to 20,000 more steps than normal. Day was finally the day for finals of the Pokemon
This is cool, bro.
World, which I started watching from bed. I mean, I'm in Japan on a Sunday morning. I get to watch new One Piece episodes. One of One Piece's best anime episodes concluded. It was time
look
to
at
walk
that
down the
video.
convention center.
That was so fire, bro.
Yeah, I don't even know what's going on
How
here.
do you play the card game? That's so interesting.
They announced that Worlds next year.
Oh, that animation is peak, bro.
It's gonna
Peak.
take place.
It's from the studio that made Weathering With You, and I think your name?
I am so grateful to Pokemon Company for finally
It's
giving me
so
an excuse
cool, bro.
to visit Japan. So now what? Sure, Worlds might have ended, but I extended my trip in Japan for 2 more weeks and stayed in the cutest little Airbnb imaginable. As
Look at how cute this is. Bro, look at how... Bro, hello?
place. Just me and a few friends exploring
That's so cool.
these beautiful cities, eating...
Why does freaking Connor just appear out of nowhere? Like, I was watching this, I was like, oh shit, it's Connor.
All of my favorite artists live, which is crazy to me. During the first vacation I've had since Alpharad started, like
now this video starts getting crazy, all right? Very deep, and I want to
I started
just
this channel
talk
in
about this.
January of 2014. I had a very normal first year of college, and in January of 2015, it all blew up. From that point forward, I focused on work to an obsessive degree that definitely caused me to live a pretty unhealthy and
this hit me like so hard.
How little attention I was paying to friendships, relationships, and just not really enjoying life.
I'm gonna go off for a while, but I really want to talk about this. When he was talking about this, I know, bro, the timing is like a little bit jarring because watching this now it's just hitting me at a point in my life that it's like I kind of went through this mentality. Obviously not in the same sense that he went through it, right? But I like was super obsessed creating content and like almost ridiculously exactly timed as Alpharad. Like, you know, first year of college, it was like normal and stuff. A lot of things happened to me like personally in my private life, but then like I started making videos and stuff, and then like slowly with time I became like really obsessed with it. I kept on going. I didn't realize how damaging it was to me and how much it was affecting me. And that is considering the fact that I didn't really like blow up extensively, which I'm extremely grateful for, because if I did, I don't know where my mental health would be right now. It would have just reassured that, oh, you need to keep doing this. You need to keep getting, not spending a single freaking minute with anything that's not making something, you know, like editing, working on something, bro, 24/7. As Mr. Jacob says, he didn't give attention to his relationships and friendships because he was too focused. That happened to me. Thankfully, with time, like, I'll just let this man cook.
Just not really.
By the way, this transition, bro, it gave me so much goosebumps. Like the transition to like how he is now, the person he is now.
This might be a bit much, but I felt like a husk of a person and dedicated myself to making content and never really stopped to ask, are you happy? Is this what you wanted? But over the past few years, I felt like I had to finally start asking that question.
Bro, it's insane how hard this hit me. I felt like I experienced everything that he's saying, obviously not in the same way, but in terms of like how my life was and how my mindset was, I felt like this was like extremely like accelerated to me. It wasn't a point of my life last year when like I started like losing relationships. And that was the moment where I really had to like start thinking about everything and what really matters in life and what truly makes me happy, because what I was chasing so much was not necessarily the thing that would have made me happy. As I mentioned earlier, if my stuff from the other channel, by the way.
Destruction imminent.
Hurry! Sending the location now.
I'm keeping my promise with Yoshi.
Because the amount of effort I put in those freaking videos, bro, if they did blow up, that doesn't necessarily guarantee that I would have been happy in the long term. It's because I started losing relationships that I had in the past that, you know, have been with me for years and stuff, because, you know, started spending less time. I honestly just really became this person that I didn't know what I was doing. I was just thinking about I need to keep like sacrificing everything, nothing else matters in the world, which it's because of that. Then I started asking myself the very same questions and realized that relationships to me are extremely important to what makes my happiness real happiness. Just let this man cook, bro.
I was miserable. I've tried to focus on unplugging from social media, making plans with my friends, exploring activities outside of my comfort zone, and really most of that just stems from an attempt to preserve my mental health as much as I can. I don't think I always had the best grasp on investing my time into things that properly mattered, nor understood what it meant to put yourself forward. I mean,
I feel like a lot of people don't understand how much work goes into making these kinds of videos, especially with like people like Alpharad. If you see one of his videos, he you can tell the amount of effort and creativity he tries to put into his videos, and he's always trying to put a twist on them. Sure, some people might know how much work goes into this, but once you get in that position and you start trying like how these guys try, you won't understand how much time and effort it actually takes. So much. And it can really be damaging to your mental health and just everything in your life. And nobody really teaches you these things, because if you're making a channel nowadays, oh, this is how you optimize it, this is how you blah blah blah, you have to make X videos in X amount of time, and they never talk about how you should really be careful of not letting this hobby, this aspiration, this dream become an obsession that will eventually just kill everything else that was actually making you happy. It's just so good, man. Like, it's so good, bro. So good.
The size of this YouTube channel and all the.
It makes me really happy to see his growth, for real.
For how much money this channel has generated. I am so grateful for everything the people, you, have directly and indirectly allowed me to do. And as weird and pretentious and YouTuber millionaire as it sounds,
YouTuber millionaire?
chasing it in hopes of becoming happy, and when that didn't work, I felt stumped, depressed, tried new things out of desperation, and was ultimately just confused.
As I mentioned earlier, kept trying to do new things, trying to like spice things up. So, oh, maybe this will make me happy. If I reach X amount of viewers, X amount of views, then I'll be happy. But in reality, it depends, right? But most of the times, I've heard so many creators say the same thing. Chasing views and all that stuff, it's like superficial. It will never, ever really make you happy.
So hard to realize that the things that feel like they don't matter do, if they make you happy.
When he said that, bro, that's when I got the urge. I was like, no, I need to talk about it. I don't know. I just need to get this out of my system because it's so good. This right here, it's a quote.
But it's also hard to realize that the things that feel like they don't matter do.
Remember what I said about having to sacrifice everything that isn't like work? Everything needs to be productive. If I'm not doing this, then I'm wasting time. A mentality that I used to have. Personally, it was a mix of making content, studying, and just trying to do everything myself in terms of like cooking, cleaning, every single chore possible, plus everything. I was literally freaking didn't have friends, basically. I talked to nobody, bro. It was absurd to a point, but I thought that I was doing the right thing because a lot of people just teach you that, oh, you need to sacrifice, oh, it doesn't matter, because that's how you'll get happy and whatever, but really not necessarily the case for everyone. And that quote right there and there is precisely how I felt with like spending time with the people that I love. Because when I was in that mindset, I would think I could be doing X, I can be doing Y instead of spending time with someone that I care about. Obviously, looking back at it now, it's like, of course, I've grown from it. All those experiences have made me have the mindset that I have now and truly like appreciate the relationships that I have currently. But just seeing other people have a sort of similar experience is really reassuring in a way, because it's not like I'm the only one at this kind of problem, and this isn't unique to only content creation. It goes with anything really. Like if you're trying to make a business, if you're trying to do something that's not really like conventional, if that makes sense, just very difficult because nobody really teaches you this stuff. It's stuff that you have to learn on your own and from experiences. Sometimes the experiences can be really impacting in a negative way, but honestly, it's because of these experiences that, you know, you grow into such a much more stronger person. In Alpharad's case, Jacob, you could just see how much he's changed. Like you see, like the clips he puts of his old videos of how he used to look like, you can just see like the way he carries himself different. Like his vibe is, he looks happier, you know? Just keep cooking, bro. Just keep cooking. I've been talking too much. My bad.
But what I'm really trying to say is that all I really want to do is live my life, explore the world, and make silly little videos for you in the meantime. I love creating content. Do not get me wrong.
Like,
I couldn't have gone through all those years of helplessly grinding if I didn't.
I look at Alpharad so differently after this video, bro. Like, I really mess with him now.
So much more to life than spending every day trying to create a viral video or letting all these numbers determine your
personal music.
It's hard because, like, here's the thing about YouTube. If you don't understand it, it's a weird job where the amount of time you put into it is typically directly proportional to how much you get out of it.
This is correct, But at the same time, things have changed a lot in the recent years, and it depends on where you put that effort, right? But yes, typically there is a lot of time and effort regardless. Mentally dangerous thing to do if you don't know what you're getting into.
And that is dangerous.
Hey, you said it, bro.
I don't know why I decided to dedicate a section of this video to my sudden change in worldview, but it felt important to me when writing the script. Which means it's important to me. I can't
Nah,
say
bro. It's because you put this in the video that this is a go-to video. Seriously, a lot of respect for talking about this stuff, you know? I always love to see more people just open up about this stuff because I really do think that it needs to be known, bro. Like, that everyone is human, right? Everyone has their struggles. It's so nice to see this kind of thing because it reassures you, you know, that everyone is trying their best in their own ways, and just really reassuring.
Keep those personal details pretty private, but I just want you all to know I'm happy.
Bro, I almost cried when he said that.
Life right now leaves me something to be.
I almost freaking cried when he said that. It was so good.
Really happy nowadays, and it makes me.
It's so.
I mean, hell, it took 5 years of therapy, but I am so glad.
I'm so happy for him, man.
I spent the morning of my last day walking through the Tokyo heat for about
Hey, yo, the Mario Paint music.
a full 3 hours, as if it was my own personal farewell to this trip that meant so much to me.
I would do the
was
same, to be
beautiful,
honest.
Like I got to be alone with myself in a good way.
Honestly, whenever I do go to Japan, I will 1,000,000,000% do exactly the same thing that he did, because walking like that, especially through nature, it just hits in such a unique way. The spending time in nature period is very, very nice.
It's been 2 weeks. You haven't been updated. I have 8 suitcases now. I have a large friend group, I know, but each and every one of them mean everything to me.
After, you know, everything that I just mentioned, it's so nice because that's honestly how I view things now. Like, again, my relationships are so important to me. Like, I cherish them so much because I truly now understand how much they influence my happiness and my mental well-being. It's because of the experiences that I mentioned earlier that I appreciate them this much, because if I didn't have it, then I probably wouldn't appreciate it this much at all. And who knows, like, I could have just been robotic in a way if I didn't have that experience. I'm very fortunate, to be honest, because it didn't take like a lot of years. I felt like it was really accelerated for me. I was expecting just a normal Japan vlog. Man's just bought a lot of merch, finished video, great, okay? But no, he's like going into like his history, how much better his mental health is, and like this, like. So I'm gonna end it here. Basically, he goes on and gives his friends a lot of awesome stuff, but I want you to see that for yourself. I just want you to see this entire video, because talking about this was just me wanting to just talk about how important a lot of the things he mentioned in this video are, and just wanted to talk about my point of view and all that stuff. So yeah, this is an amazing video. You please support it, because it really deserves a lot of love. And yeah, man, and I really enjoyed it talking about everything that I did, because this video just made me want to talk about it, man. You know, I needed to get that out of there. And thank you so much for hearing me ramble. If you did, seriously, thank you so much. And of course, I'll see you in the next one.